What is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Voss, and today, I don't know if you guys follow my community post or see what I post with my community post or whatever, but I posted a picture basically saying that for the Leaving Neverland documentary that they created against Michael Jackson is the fact for me that it's nominated for an Emmy. It just shows you like, you know, what's good, bro? Yeah, man. The Leaving Neverland documentary is nominated for a fucking Emmy. So we're glorifying lies now. This is what, it's basically what I'm getting from the world. This shit is ridiculous, bro. I had a subscriber that commented on the post and said if you take 10 minutes out of your time and actually Google Michael Jackson innocent, you will find so many things that, like, you'll find it within 10 seconds. And it just go to show you that all the blue checks, backing this documentary up is just ridiculous. The reason why I say this is a public, attack on Michael Jackson is because nobody publicly came forward denying the documentary that it was fake. Like all the people that he used to hang out with, like what's it, Brooke Shields. We need people like oh man, Chris Tucker. People that actually Eddie Griffin said that it was all bullshit, but nobody's coming forward now fighting against this, which means that they know that it's a high up industry attack, and nobody wants to get blackballed by this, which is just wrong for me, because in a way, Michael kind of died for the people, and no, the people won't die for Michael. It's just horrible to me that it's fabricated lies. People still believe this. People still believe this. Out of all, as a matter of fact, even the haters that's gonna comment on this video, because I know I got some haters that comment on this video. I'm just telling you now. I'm not taking the BS, taking the hate. You will be blocked. If I see any MJ slander on the channel, you will be removed. I have no problem blocking people. It's one thing I'm doing good at this point in my life, blocking people. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd speak on that. Seeing that I did the live stream about the Leaving Neverland, and now that it's getting awarded a fucking Emmy. Like you could make anything nowadays, and if a high enough source co-signs it, no MJ hate for me. I love him. I know, man. Uh, It's all good though. But in my opinion, you could get any, you know, any high up person with a big name to say that somebody did something and it's so fucking believable now. That's scary, bro. Like, just think about what I just said. That's believable. If Fox News were to say that I was like a, a rapist, a serial killer, a pedophile, the world would believe it, bro. The world would actually believe it, and nobody ever met these people personally. That's just crazy to me how powerful the internet is, and that this is being awarded for a fucking Emmy now. That goes to show you that if something's getting awarded, that means you did a good job. That means it's believable. That means that it's getting attention. You know what I mean? That's bad. That's horrible. Because I don't know if you guys seen it. They don't really care about us. Video, but go watch it. Single White Glove. He put all the evidence that that was spoken out that Michael was innocent in one video, and I did a reaction to it on my channel. I'm gonna link that in the description for all the haters and the naysayers, and tell me that the lawyers are lying, right? The FBI just fucking lying, right? You know, it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. It's honest to God truth ridiculous. And what people don't, and what they fail to realize is that even the people that hate Michael Jackson, they secretly love him. And I'm gonna tell you why. If people hated Michael Jackson as much as they say he was a monster as much as they say he was. There he got, let's around that time, claim less than Neverland. Yeah, man, and like like he's right. I don't know if you guys can see the comments in the playback. It's complete BS, man. Bro, it showed no evidence. And another thing, man, if Michael Jackson was such this big monster, after 1993, after all these allegations came out, why was he still going number one? Why was History still the number one album in the world? Why was Blood on the Dance Floor the number one albums, double album in the world? Why was Invincible at the time the number one pop album in the world? This is after all the allegations. So who the hell was making him number one if he was so hated? I mean, I'm not comparing Michael Jackson to R. Kelly by no means, because Michael Jackson is no proof that Michael Jackson did none of this. There's a lot of proof that R. Kelly did it, but R. Kelly's publicist said something that struck my attention too. After all these years of people saying that R. Kelly was sleeping with these young girls, right? Why the hell was y'all still making him number one? Like he was still like the number one R&B artist, you know. He was still topping charts. Like, why is this case still open and this dude is not in jail for raping all these little girls or whatever? That's just what I want to know. Somebody just tell me that. And somebody you could say, well, it's an open case. It don't take fucking 25 years to close a fucking case if you got all this fucking proof of somebody sleeping with kids. It don't take that fucking long to close a goddamn case. But it takes that long to build a fucking case against somebody that is completely innocent. And now I'm talking Michael right now. I'm not talking R. Kelly. They've been talking this shit for like 27 years, planning this shit on Michael. Of course, it takes that long to build up a case of fabricated lies. And if you watch the documentary, it's just talking over talking over talking over talking. And then the Wade dude, all time Michael was alive. Oh no, nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened. As soon as the industry get to him and he dies for so long, and Michael's name kind of died a little bit or whatever, buzzed down or whatever, because he's not making music, of course, because he's passed away. Can't make music if he passed away. Then dollar sign goes off. Fuck it, I'm not getting no money. And Michael's backup dancer had an interview a few days ago saying that, and I believe everything he said. He was like, if Michael Jackson was still alive, none of this shit would be happening right now. That's why it's sad that the world would all do all this shit for money. It's crazy. If he was still alive, the documentary, it wouldn't even be a goddamn thought. Thank you. You took the words out of my mouth. If he was still alive, this documentary wouldn't even be a thing. You know what I mean? And that's just horrible. It's horrible to me. And this is not even talked about. You know what I mean? Not a lot of. I'm not saying that my channel talks about a lot of stuff other channels don't talk about, but this is not even a talked about thing. It's not talked about. Nobody's talking about this. Like celebrities are just watching this shit go down. Like they're just watching the fire because they're afraid to get blackballed. Anybody that I believe in my heart, besides the Jacksons family themselves, anybody that speak against this is gonna get blackballed. Nobody wants their career to be ended. Like that's how, to me, that's how powerful Hollywood is. Whoever's pulling these strings. That's what they do to you in the industry when they're not making money off. I mean, you can always make money off Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson. I mean, people can say Michael's canceled. You can't fucking cancel the king of pop. Because honestly, if you can be fair to say, okay, well, he's canceled in our generation, right? Michael Jackson dominated 30 fucking years before social media was even invented. How can you cancel that? I mean, like he was dominating 30 years before YouTube was 40 years before YouTube was a thing. You think that, I mean, honestly, it don't fucking matter. Like, if we added up all the real views that Michael Jackson ever gotten, fuck the Ed Sheerans and the Biebers for a second. If we added up all the real views, this dude would have over maybe fucking 90 billion fucking views. Off the MJ so-called friends are they fake? Yeah, they are fake friends because they're not speaking up for him. That's BS to me. Because nobody wants that industry attack on them, you know? But real friends are real friends. And another thing that I did notice about MJ, and now you can agree with me when I say this. The reason why pop stars nowadays like Bieber, Ed Sheeran, the Shawn Mendes of the world, Ariana Grande's of the world, get to this generation, these kids, not to me, of course not, but of course, media propaganda. But the reason why these new pop stars are perceived as having the same numbers as a MJ would, you think about it like this. This generation, they make more music, and social media makes something look like nothing, if that makes any sense. Like, if I'm popular now, that's just enough. My talent, like, I don't even have to have a lot of talent to be popular now. You could do, like, look at the Catch Me Outside girl. She's considered a pop star now, but what the fuck did she do? Nothing. Back in the MJ days, like, The reason why Michael Jackson and Prince and guys like that didn't have to make music every day is because they didn't have platforms like YouTube that you can go watch a video 30 times. One of his friends interviewed recently, and she said it was hard to believe. Wait, I mean, it is hard to believe, but I'm gonna get back to that in a second. The reason why MJ didn't make, why you think there was so many time gaps between Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, and History? Because in those days you didn't have to make music every day. Nowadays you make music every day because on iPads and streaming devices you burn out the song in 5 seconds. If you, my mom, even my mom said this, when you were a kid, when Smooth Criminal came on, you had to come home on MTV, sit your ass down and watch it, and wait hours later for that same video to replay. So that means that music lasted longer back then because you didn't burn it out on all these streaming platforms. We really killing music, honestly. Music is honestly dying, honestly. You got to make a damn album every year for these kids now. You really do. You got to make an album every year for these kids because music don't, the effect don't have the same thing. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't. It's not like how it used to be. That effect, that one music video to do this one thing for you. You watch the music video nowadays 35 times, and it's like, okay, what the fuck? What's next? You know what I mean? I even do the same thing now. I do the same thing now. But back to the topic what I was talking about. I just think that all these D-list celebrities that's co-signing this damn documentary need their ass kicked for these fucking Emmy nominations. That's just ridiculous now. I mean, what's the point? I mean, I know you're getting paid for this shit, but what's the point? There's no point. And the only reason that they didn't do the shit off Prince is because the only attack, and I was actually researching this, what they do attacks on Prince. The only reason that they're not gonna do attacks on Prince is because they just basically say, okay, well fuck it. If we make a documentary about Prince, we just gonna call him gay. You put out an album now, it gets burned within a month. Back drop album. In 5 years, yeah, like Michael would wait 5 years to drop another, but now you drop an album, it's almost burnt out. I mean, don't get me wrong, you got artists that can compete on high levels in this generation. Like in my opinion, I think CB can compete at a high level. He's very talented. I think Ariana Grande is actually pretty talented as well. But those artists have it harder. Like Chris Brown, Ariana Grande's, the Bieber's of the world, they got it way harder than MJ. It would have it in this sense, in my opinion. Um, yeah, Beyonce, and Rihanna. I mean, these type of artists got it way harder because they have to make music back to back to back. I mean, look at the gap space between Chris's albums, for example. Heartbreak on the Full Moon and Indigo, that was 2017 to 2019. Back in the 80s, you didn't do shit like that. Bruno Mars up there too. To me, and a lot of people may hate this, I think Bruno Mars is a corporate spit out. And this is my opinion. He sounds too much like MJ. I mean, Bruno, he's up there. He's up. I listen to Bruno Mars, but well, Bruno, he's also one of those people that don't have to make albums like every, I mean, so often. You got two kind of artists, in my opinion. Bruno is overrated to me. I mean, he's a real off the wall carbon copy of MJ to me. I think the reason why Bruno was created is because Chris Brown went through the 2009 incident. If Chris Brown never went through the Rihanna incident, we wouldn't even be having this discussion of who's the greatest. But to me, he's the best of our current generation, but Michael is the best of all time in every generation. You can't be better than Michael Jackson in no generation. You can't be better than Michael Jackson in any generation. But the closest thing that the 20-year-olds like myself, I could actually go to a Chris Brown concert and be like, damn, he's the best. I wasn't fortunate enough to go to a Michael Jackson concert. I mean, I wish I could have went to a Michael Jackson concert. That'd be so fucking lit. I'd vlog there, but I can't do that. But yeah, there are artists that can hold their own, of course. Definitely, Chris Brown is like. I mean, I think CB is the only person that can replicate the moves, and people think it's so disrespectful when people say that Chris Brown can replicate. Man, that's love right there. Like Chris Brown is the only artist that is defending Michael. Like every time you hear CB, he defends MJ. He says MJ this. Nobody's doing that. Nobody. Nobody's doing that. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous to me. But back to the topic at hand, I just think that this whole arsenal, I mean, why? Okay, if that's the case, what the fuck's the Elvis documentary? Let's take this motherfucker down. We can't do that. He's a king of rock and roll, right? You know, Elvis was just being Elvis, right? And just yeah, that Rihanna situation will forever tarnish the name, even though they made up. Yeah, true. That's what I said. Like Rihanna took this nigga back and gave this nigga a second chance in 2012, actually. But the world can't. That don't make no fucking sense. The abuser took the aggressor and said, you know what, fuck it, I forgive you. But the world like, fuck that. I mean, the world like, it happened to them. I mean, she didn't give a fuck no more. So I mean, but hey, whatever. But I think this whole thing gotta stop. Where's our Elvis documentary? She whooped his ass first. If you watch the documentary, she did beat his ass first. I mean, but that's like me calling the police on my girl. Exactly. He meant Michael also don't think Chris cares about other people things. At this point, I don't think he cares what other people think neither. And I think these people shouldn't. But like I think that if they gonna make documentaries on MJ, they need to make a documentary on Elvis's ass. And that shit need to get an Emmy for that shit. Fucking king of rock and roll. If you ask me, Michael Jackson, the king of pop and the king of rock and roll. I'll listen to DS. I'll listen to Give In to Me. I'll listen to Dirty Diana before I listen to fucking Elvis. This voice just annoying to me. And I know a lot of people gonna hate that because maybe a lot of Elvis fans on my channel. I do apologize. I don't his voice, bro. I can't get with that shit, bro. I can't get like that. Like I can't fucking stand that motherfucker's voice, bro. He is the king of all genres. I can't fuck with Elvis. I can't, man. I can't fuck with Elvis, man. I just can't, man. And he don't even suck, bro. Cause my mom like Elvis. I just can't fuck with Elvis. I can't get with that shit, boy. I can't. Just like Prince. Like Prince is very talented. He's very. I don't like Prince because, in my opinion, where there's a Michael, you don't need a Prince. It's like where there's. It's hard to explain. Like where there's a Whitney, you really don't need a Beyonce if necessary. You don't. Where there's a Timberlake, you really don't need a Bieber. Or there's a Mariah Carey, you really don't need an Ariana Grande. Y'all get my drift. And just listening to Suspicious Minds and all that shit, I can't, man. I take James Brown. I'll take James Brown over Prince too. I love James Brown. My grandfather put me on James Brown, man. I stay listening to James Brown, man. That's my guy. What about Doobie Gray? Y'all fuck with Doobie Gray? I fuck with Doobie. I fuck with James Brown. You know, I fuck with Luther Vandross. I fuck with all the old school people, and I'm really open to doing like way more. Also, Jackie Wilson. You know, light skin Lil Wayne. What the Gucci? What the fuck you talking about? Light skin Lil Wayne. This motherfucker so random. He just said fuck it. I'm just gonna talk about some new shit right now. But yeah, man. I'm open to doing a lot of older artists on the channel because if you think about it, and if you guys actually research it, ain't nobody doing no James Brown reactions, bro. They doing like from Prince's Purple Rain movie. That's true. I like Purple Rain. But if y'all actually look, nobody do old school reactions, bro. Do reaction to Blueface's. Now y'all niggas want to troll. I ain't doing no reaction to that shit. Oh man, what the fuck does Blueface say? I don't understand this nigga. Boss ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that shit. But what does Blueface say, bro? I don't even understand what the fuck Blueface says in none of his raps. Like that nigga's never on beat. I don't. He really is off beat rapper. That nigga's so off beat, bro. I don't get Blueface. I listened to a couple songs of Blueface, but I don't understand what the fuck he was saying. I really just didn't. I was like, wow, like that. But Blueface is an example. Like, you know, it's Blueface fans that like I was just fucking with some people in the comments, right? And I was like, he'll never be Michael Jackson. Just fucking with him. You know, Blueface fans were like, he's better than Michael Jackson. I was like, wow, there is a lane for everybody. There really is a lane for everybody. Like fan bases will die hard. Like I just like fucking with people sometimes. Like I was arguing with a bunch of Jacquees fans, like saying Michael would way better than him. Fuck Michael. We love fucking Jacquees. Would you do any Queen reactions? Sure. I mean, I do some Queen reactions. I would. Good music is good music, bro. No matter how the person look at what the fucking person's lifestyle is, good music is fucking good music. That's my philosophy. I don't judge anybody. Good music is good music. I do some fucking 3 days of grace. Yeah, I like rock and roll too. The animal I become, that's my shit. Like I fuck with heavy metal, bro. I fuck with Nirvana, that's my shit, bro. I'm not the average 24-year-old. I don't listen to what y'all think. Like people look at me and be like, you should listen to that. But when I start listening to shit, they be like, damn. Also, do you realize these Queen fans came out of nowhere since the movie dropped? Same as folks acting like they're greatest. Yep, good music. Good music is good music, and I agree with you, Jay. I agree with you, bro. People just like genres and shit. Like kind of like this unfortunate what happened to Nipsey Hussle. Ain't nobody saying R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle no more. That was a. I mean, I love Nipsey Hussle, but that was a movement for people, man. Some people like to feel, they want to feel involved in culture moments, so they can tell their kids, like, I remember when he died. Like, yup, I was posting this. Yup, I was posting that. What's your favorite all-time song? All-time song, like of every artist, or just one artist in particular? Favorite all-time song? Cause I got a lot of favorite songs, man, from a lot of different artists. But if you're talking MJ, I mean, I could that fuck that's hard. That's tough, man. That's tough because I got a favorite MJ song, then I got a favorite MJ video I like watching. All Michael Jackson songs, man. Damn. Well, every artist like overall. Damn, I'm gonna answer all your songs. My favorite song of Indigo is Red. My favorite song is of all time, of all fucking time that I gotta listen to every single day. It's it's either Smooth Criminal or Billie Jean. Some Freddie Mercury, MJ calls it to be more than life. I'm gonna look into that. And my favorite MJ song to answer Jay's question, I think is my favorite video or I don't who it's between who is it, Smooth Criminal, and Billie Jean. Who is it is it I don't know, man. It's tough, but I listen to Who Is It all the time. Even the MJ was beefing with Eminem. Yeah, MJ was beefing with Eminem, but I think MJ won that one because he purchased all the rights to his music and it humbled Eminem. You never heard from Eminem like dissing him ever again. See, that's what I'm saying. Like people got its levels to this shit. Boss, you were in Mac and Devin go to high school. I wasn't in no fucking Mac and Devin. Y'all niggas need to stop this Wiz Khalifa shit, bro. I don't look like no fucking Wiz. I mean, I guess I look like when I got hair, but when I got my shit cut, I don't look like that nigga. Nigga talking about I was in Mac and Devin. Plus, M loves MJ. He said he was a big fan. He was. He explained it. He said it was a spoof of the '80s that he was just doing a lot of spoofs or whatever. But I think the spoof that he chose was kind of fucked up. My favorite MJ song is "Stranger in Moscow." The favorite videos. Remember the time? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Remember the time? I like that. I like "Stranger in Moscow," but I can only listen to that like I'm going through a breakup or some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type of nigga that when I go through breakups, I listen to "You're Not Alone." I listen to like "You're Not Alone," "Stranger in Moscow," like "I'm So Blue." I'm the kind of nigga I listen to shit like that. I'll be listening to Marvin's Room and shit, and then when the girl called me back and say she was just tripping, and then I'll be like, all right, yeah, I'm cool. I'm that kind of nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I do shit like that, bro. But yeah, no, all in all, those are good songs, bro. If you were to go out in public with a wig, everyone would. Oh man, yeah. When my hair was a little longer than this, people always say that because the tattoos, just the kind of shit that I say, man. People just always compare it to us. Plus, I skateboard every now and then too, so I think they compare that. They do that shit to me, which they shouldn't. I don't know why, because me and weed is the total opposite. I don't smoke weed like that. If I smoke weed, it's a rare. I do that shit for spiritual reasons. Facts. Only thing I felt MJ didn't take a joke for all those Pepsi commercial incidents. Yeah, the Pepsi commercial shit was kind of fucked up. That Eminem kind of put that spoof in there. But yeah, I don't smoke weed, y'all. Like if I smoke weed, I'm doing it for like meditation purpose. I do that shit for spiritual reasons. I'll be smoking weed by myself. And I don't post it. I think it's very corny to smoke weed and post it. Very corny to smoke weed and post it. Like I got a lot of shit that the average person in my generation would do, but I just don't post it. It's just corny. But the niggas in this generation think if you don't post guns and you don't post weed and you don't post money, you don't have it. Nigga, I have it. I just don't post it. Why should I post it? Stupid. Like if everybody that follows me on social media know I don't post stupid shit on my story. I don't even want tattoos anymore because everyone. But that is very true. But I got my tattoos like, bro. This gonna sound so fucked up, but I got tatted when I was like fucking 14. My first tattoo was in junior high school. I was in eighth grade, bro, and I remember I got this shit right. I got this shit right here. What's up? I got this shit right here, and I had to wear band-aids all in fucking high school, bro. They was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, I'm tatted. Like, okay. Bro, I was getting tatted back when you could still get your ass beat. What? What are you talking about? I'm okay. I'm fine. What are you talking about? But yeah, bro, I was getting tatted back when like you can get your ass beat, bro. I remember when I hit, bro. I came home with this motherfucker on my no, wrong arm. I came home with this motherfucker on my arm right here. My mom was like, "What's that on your arm?" I'm like, I got tatted. She couldn't do shit. Yeah, she couldn't do shit, bro. And it's long story short, I thought I was gonna get killed, but she was like, "You know what? For the next one, I'm gonna go take you to get it." I'm like, "You can take me to get it?" She's like, "Yeah, 'cause you ain't finna catch nothing." Yeah, I was like, so she says, "You ain't finna catch nothing in Stinky's garage." I'm like, I ain't gonna. So ever since then, I just started getting tatted, bro. But I feel you. I feel you on that one. Everybody is getting tatted in this generation. Hello, bro. I'm from Mexico. Can I send you a song? I'm a composer and a singer. DM me on Instagram, Anthony underscore King underscore Voss. But no offense, bro. If it's in Mexican, like I will not understand it, bro. I'm not even gonna. I ain't trying to be funny, bro. Where you get your first tat? I got my first tat from this girl in her room actually. Like she gave me this tattoo in her room, and bro, like when that needle, I sing it. Okay, cool, bro. Like this girl gave me this tattoo like in her room, bro. And like when I tell you when that needle started, my heart fucking fell in my feet. It was crazy. Hey, who's the next big thing in music? Honestly, I feel. By the way, grooves are the next big thing in music, like the next big upcoming star. I think they pushing the fuck out of Billie Eilish and Ed Sheeran. I ain't gonna lie, I like Billie. Billie Cole. She a cool little singer or whatever. She cold, but she did come from nowhere though, bro. Ed Sheeran, he dope as fuck. I like how versatile he becoming. I like Ed Sheeran. That's kind of hard to say what the next big thing is. That's kind of tough for me, cause I don't listen to a lot of new music, but I only listen to like R&B and shit. So I can say Billie. I think now Billie Eilish the next big thing coming. I would listen to Billie Eilish before Ariana Grande. Police, hey, what's up, man? If anybody, no, they say seen the title, say enough is enough. If anybody want to know what I'm talking about, I originally started talking about Billy, I don't know, she's 16, 15-year-old going to tell me something. That's true. But originally what I was talking about, guys, was talking about the Leaving Neverland documentary of Michael Jackson is getting an Emmy Award. That's what I mean by enough is enough. Like, we got to do something about that. So for all the people that's coming in now that's confused with what the title meant, that's what I was talking about originally. That's just ridiculous. But all in all, I'm perfectly fine. I mean enough is enough when it comes to me. I'm fine. You gotta have a appealing title that people click into. If I would just would have, I feel like if I would have posted, yeah, yeah, they nominating Leaving Neverland for a fucking Emmy Award for Best Documentary of the Year or some bullshit like that. I actually seen it on Savin Nelson. He's a Michael Jackson YouTuber. Savin Nelson, he uploaded a public post, and I seen that they was getting so many nominations. I'm like, oh, I gotta repost this. So I put it on my story, and I put it on my Snapchat story so people can see, and people can actually go sign a petition to stop that shit. Cause it's media propaganda bullshit. What's the update on Seamus, bro? Laughing as the first video I found. The update on Seamus is he's done with YouTube. As far as I'm concerned, he's done. He has a job in Los Angeles, and he just you know of course he kept his catalog, his playlist up, but he just done with YouTube altogether. Sad is, but we have to watch Rad Brad now. We no more Seamus. It sucks because he was actually one of the reasons why I started YouTube. I'm just being honest. Seamus was really a big influence on me because he had so many weaknesses in common. MJ's legacy is still in good condition. They still trying to shit him die off because MJ fans are already exposing him. That's true. MJ got the strongest fan base, so I don't think they could really, take him down, honestly. They could take him off the fucking radio, but what does that even matter? It's like his records are set in stone. Like, what the fuck is that? That's not going to affect record sales to me. I mean, a lot of new kids may not know who he is for that reason, but who cares? I mean, he's still a legend. You can't not know who the fuck Michael Jackson is. The moment you do a dance move, oh, MJ, who's MJ? Okay, you know who Michael Jackson is. They gotta bring every black artist legacy down. What do you think about the fans in France shooting Wade? I just heard it on the radio. Oh, you just heard PYT on the radio. And I didn't hear about the France thing. You gotta enlighten me on the France thing. I didn't hear about the France. So what the hell? What's going on in France right now? Bruno Mars impersonator. What's up? What's up, man? Well, yeah, I didn't hear about the France thing. What the hell going on in France? What they taking sides with the Wade and stuff? Tupac fans are deep though. 20 years later, still bumping his music every day. Tupac fans are deep too. They pretty deep. But people may say this fucked up. In Tupac's case, I think Tupac became the legend that he is today because he passed away, not for what he did. Because if you think about it, the time when Tupac was alive, he was just like the average game. He was, I think he in Cuba. Hell no, he's not in Cuba. They think, I mean, when Tupac was alive, he's the average game or the average rapper. He wasn't what he wasn't like considered a living legend until he passed. He wasn't considered a living legend. He was considered a legend when he passed away. But when it comes to Tupac, I think Tupac is not one of the best rappers of all times, but he has one of the best flows of all times. Like he created lanes for rappers like The Game. He created lanes for rappers like YG. He did it first. He did that gangster shit the best, and he made a platform for gangster rappers. But do I think in terms of lyrics, is Tupac one of the best rappers? No, I just don't. But I think he's a legend for what he created on the West Coast. Like he made that West Coast sound, in my opinion. Him and Snoop Dogg, they all perfected that shit, and he was a part of that. So of course he's a legend. But in terms of lyrics, no, I think in terms of lyrics, Biggie is one of the best lyricists of all time. Biggie's a better lyricist than Tupac. Biggie is a better rapper. Yeah, Biggie's a better rapper than Tupac. Tupac was better with his flow. Tupac had a way better flow than Biggie, but Biggie was a better lyricist than Tupac. But now I think like somebody got so pissed off at me. Good, I'm from Greece, by the way. Oh, what's up, man? You from Greece? That's what's up, man. Damn, I kind of want to go to Greece, man. You ever seen the Temple of Hercules? Tupac's actions made. Tupac's actions made him. Yeah, his actions made him a goat. They did. His actions made him a goat. But if you watch Tupac's interview when he was alive, when he was talking about Michael Jackson, saying that the Jacksons of the world or whatever, he was referring to them as they was high and mighty. So he knew he wasn't on that level of the Jacksons and the Princes of the world and the Madonnas of the world. Because he was saying like, why haven't they done something for something when he was saying some type of interview? So Tupac knew he was just a rapper. But when he died, he became a legend. Like Nipsey. Like, look at Nipsey Hussle. In this generation, he a legend now. But when Nipsey was alive, they wasn't on Nip like that. I listened to Nip when I was in high school, but they wasn't listening to Nip. They making him a legend now. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Nipsey Hussle. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. Just like X, yeah, oh, perfect example. X wasn't a legend when he was singing, in my opinion, but now he is. He is now, and that's sad that you got to become a legend when you die, bro. Nobody's ever loved when they're alive, bro. Ever. It's never perceived the same. Never perceived the same, man. And I do not know why the world works like that, but we love to say that we was a part of something. Tupac is a better all around rapper and better message, but Biggie better. Yeah, true. Fans are cutting them because illegal make criminal. Oh damn. To be the guy I was listening to X early. Damn. So they getting a lot of shit in France. So wait a minute, is Wade and them like from France or something? That's crazy. I mean, I think everybody should be taken down. Everybody should be taken down that's doing this. No, he's Australian. Okay. Australian little bastard. Little lion fucker from Australia. No offense to anybody that's Australian. I have beef with Australia. I got beef with fucking Wade, dumbass. I think we all do. Little lion bastard. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, we wouldn't even know who the fuck Wade is. He'd just be some penny pinching motherfucker in Australia chasing kangaroos and shit. Michael Jackson get this nigga a job or some shit like that. Now this nigga want to turn his back on Michael Jackson. We didn't know who the fuck Wade was. Fucking Wade. Wade who? Only fucking Wade I know is Dwayne Wade. Honestly, my top five: Eminem, Biggie, Tupac, Cole, Kendrick. Oh man, you got the Wayne in it. What about Lil Wayne? I like that lineup though. That's a dope ass lineup. I like Kendrick. I fuck with Kendrick. I fuck with Eminem too on the lyricist level. Eminem cold as fuck, bro. But his fans is something else, bro. You say anybody that rap better than Eminem, they'll destroy you, bro. I think Eminem as a rapper, Eminem got the strongest fans. Cause I was saying Drake was better than Eminem. Eminem fans was eating my ass up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they was eating my ass alive, bro. They was eating me alive. Do you see the interview with Michael's niece and nephew talking about Wade? No, I didn't see that. What was said in that interview? And I'm gonna have to go check that out though. I'm gonna have to check that interview out. I think I seen the interview with Michael Trapson and Michael's niece, the little girl from the Black and White, the one that was sitting on the steps beside him or whatever. I seen that interview, a little bit of it. I didn't finish it though. I don't know what they was talking about in the interview. And tell me this, for those of y'all that's MJ fans, y'all know who Michael Trapson is, right? Brandy dated Wade. Oh, she dated for Wade. So was she exposing him or something? Now tell me this for the Michael Jackson people. Is Michael Trapson a fucking troll? Like, should he be taken seriously? Or is he just somebody like a fanboy or something? MJ set them up. Oh. Oh, so she was basically saying, like, how could he be molested if she was dating? That's what the perspective I'm getting from it now. Okay. Gotcha. But it's just us as Eminem fans. You're very passionate. Y'all kicked my ass a couple times on Twitter. All I said was Drake was the GOAT and better than Eminem. And oh my God, that shit lit a fire. How? Yeah, exactly. Brandy dated him for 11 years. Michael set them up together, actually. Well, yeah, well, they was dating, and how the hell did he get molested? And ain't Michael Jackson a troll? I thought Michael Trapson was a troll, bro. I wasn't sure about Trapson at first, but he's growing in me. I think he's coming. I'm just now figuring out who the hell he is, but it's like I feel like he just is he pissing on Michael's legacy or is he trying to do it in an urban way? Like I don't know, bro. I don't he nigga kind of off white to me. He just brown. I don't fuck. That's a Chicago term. We say somebody off white. That means something ain't right about that nigga. Something off about that dude, bro. I don't know. Like I don't think he. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just crazy. I just be thinking the nigga trolling. Michael Jackson was a troll to me at first, but since he released that Black Panther video, I saw that. I saw that video. That was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty cool. It was a modern version of it. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. He was in. Okay, I was just checking. I didn't know because he comes up to my suggestions a lot, and I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Who is better singer, Michael or Chris? Oh man, I say I don't want to piss off anybody. I say in terms of singing, Michael Jackson is the greatest singer of all time. All time. In terms of dancing, I think Chris is the best dancer. Like he just said, Chris shows off Michael's dancing in a modern way, but I think Chris just like I've never seen a dance move. Like for example, Michael Jackson. You're not finna see Michael Jackson doing a Dougie, right? You're not finna see Michael Jackson doing a new dance move that these kids doing right now. You know, he probably would if he's still alive, but you know, that's just not Michael. Michael is classy. Chris is hood. Just that simple. Michael is a classy motherfucker. Chris is just a motherfucker that's gonna get down and dirty with a nigga in the street and dance battle. Michael ain't dance battling nobody. Michael would fix his tie and be like, motherfucker, I am the king of pop. I'm not dancing nobody. So they're two different. They very different. They very singers all time. MJ and Whitney Houston. That's tough. I think Whitney's the female Michael in my opinion. But I say MJ. MJ over her though. And with Chris and MJ is really different because I really can't make that accusation because I wasn't there to see Michael Jackson live. I went to Chris Brown live concert, so all I have is that. You know what I mean? They both my favorite two singers, and I hate that you asked me that. That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't like that one. Damn. I say I say, but Michael is the better singer. The reason why Michael's a better singer because everything Chris Brown represents is replicated from Michael. So if it was no Michael, there would be no Chris in that aspect. I think Michael is more of another dancer than Chris, but Chris can do more acrobatics. That's true. That's true. Do you think, do you like any country artists? Uh, damn, what's that song? What the fuck's his name? Was it Luke Bryan? That some that cornfield, a party in this cornfield or some shit. I think his name Luke Bryan. I don't know, some Bryan, but he cold as fuck though. That's one of my favorite country singers. Yeah, I like country a little bit. But the only reason I don't do so many genres on the channel, I don't want to confuse my subscribers to think like, what the fuck? What does he react to? Keith Urban, he's at least has two heads. I know who the fuck that is. I know who that is. I heard his name. His name come up so much when it comes to country. I think I seen him as a judge or something on one of them damn singing shows. I have seen him on something. Do you think Chris is a better singer and dancer than? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's fuck yes. I don't think Usher can. I think what the reason why Usher lost the MJ race, when I mean MJ race to be closer to MJ, Usher can't fucking dance. I think Usher. No, I won't say that. Usher's dance didn't evolve. Artists you have been listening to doesn't get enough appreciation. Chris Brown, due to the situation, that's the artist I listen to don't get appreciation. But hold on real quick, the Usher thing. I think Usher's dance didn't evolve from the early 2000s. Usher's dance is so crump, dance battling style, but it ain't. He can't move like Michael and Chris. Like he just so limited. Like it's like okay, what's next? Usher. It's like Omarion. Like Omarion and Usher. Just like they like what else do y'all have? What's the best CB song? The best CB song, in my opinion, is Zero. It became real stagnant because it's like he didn't evolve. He couldn't do Michael's moves. He didn't replicate. I know Usher wanted to be the first Usher. He never wanted to be Michael, but he couldn't replicate nothing. Like Usher's move became stiff, so he just stopped. And then when Chris Brown came out in 2005, it just kind of dusted what Usher was doing. Usher was the better singer for a few years, but then Chris became the better dancer, like instantly. Even Usher said that in Chris's documentary. But the best CB song to me personally is Zero. It's so techno 80s. If you watch the video, it's very techno 80s. I like turn up the music too. But I think the most memorable song will always be his old songs because a lot of people don't listen to his newer music because of the situation or whatever. You think Usher thinks CB surpassed? Usher know it, low key. He know it. He not gonna say it though. It's pride thing. To me, CB. But X is a real good song. I think X is his best album. X is CB's best. X and Indigo is his two best albums. Like I had so many doubts about Indigo, but as I listened to it, I'm like, oh fuck, this is a dope ass album. X is his best album in my opinion, though. But I think Usher got surpassed. So he got dusted out the wall. I think uh, fucking Justin Timberlake can dance better than Usher in the terms of like class. He can replicate a little bit. Justin Timberlake just don't have rhythm. He don't keep it up. Like Justin Timberlake can have two music videos dancing and like the next five he ain't doing shit. And you can't do stuff like that when you want to be considered the king of pop. X is great. Also my favorite song on Indigo Come Together is if they don't drop a video to that, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off. Come Together is a good song. I think the next video to the album is gonna be No Guidance though. I know that they promoting the fuck out of that on all the Chris Brown fan page. Do you think more of MJ's unreleased songs should be released? Yeah, they should. We need new music. And I think an unreleased song is considered a new song in my opinion. We need all that shit to be released. I didn't even know he had more unreleased songs. I know they said he rumored he had an unreleased album with Prince that we probably ain't ever gonna fucking get. We should get it. Was Don't Think They Know on X. Yeah, that was on X. That was the Aaliyah tribute video. Justin Timberlake Super Bowl performance was weak. Can't be next level with. Ain't that the performance like when he pulled off Janet Jackson's bra and you seen her nipple or some shit? I remember when Janet's nipple came out. Let me tell y'all something. That shit was like the talk of sixth grade. And like, did you see? Did you just get a look at her nipple? Like, when this shit happened, bro, my mom, like, she instantly covered my eyes, bro. No, it was my grandfather covered my eyes, bro, when that shit happened. When he pulled off the thing on her nipple, bro. That shit was like, man, do you think if Chris Brown would have never did Rihanna, he'd be bigger than Rihanna? He'd be, yeah, he would be. He would be. He would be. He'd be bigger than, way bigger than Beyonce. He would. That's the reason why his tours don't sell like Michael because of the Rihanna shit. That's the reason. But if you think about the whole Rihanna thing, right? Was it horrible? It was horrible. But let me tell y'all something. None of us is perfect. None of us is perfect. Let me tell you something real quick. If I get into an argument with, I'm not dating anybody right now, but if I get into an argument with my girlfriend and I assault her, right? Like, that's a horrible thing, but I'm human. We make mistakes. Because of who he is it tarnishes his legacy. You know, I often compare Chris Brown to, I don't know if y'all know what Star Wars is, Anakin Skywalker, in a way. So much potential, was the chosen one that everybody was saying. People forget Chris was like, he was 18. Chris was like the chosen one to surpass Michael or be on that Michael level. Like how like Anakin Skywalker was the chosen one to bring balance to the Force. And then when Anakin Skywalker got burned and returned Darth Vader, his power was so crippled and his potential became so little. And the people that stayed were the people that, that are true fans. And the same thing with Chris. When the Rihanna shit happened, his power became so tarnished because some of the world turned it back on him. And if you still fuck with him, you just fuck with him because of his music and not because him as a lot of people say they hate him as a person, but they like his music. I think everybody makes mistakes, bro. Who ain't ever gotten into a heated argument with their girlfriend, bro? I mean, everybody don't hit their girlfriend, but if my girlfriend, what if Rihanna would have beat his ass? We'd be talking about how much of a bitch he is because he didn't hit back, right? Look at Bow Wow. Bow Wow didn't hit back and he a bitch. Chris Brown hit a woman, he a woman beater. Chris Brown, if he never hit Rihanna, Graffiti would have been. It would have been a classic. Everything else besides um, Graffiti didn't get no shine because I ain't gonna lie, Chris shouldn't release Graffiti when he did. Chris released Graffiti like a few months after the Rihanna incident. That was his worst album, in my opinion, in terms of album sales because of the Rihanna shit. Like, it was so many people boycotting that album. Like, it's sad, but in 2009, that's when Graffiti came out. I was a freshman. Like, I had a Chris Brown shirt. They made me turn that motherfucker inside out. They wasn't in Chicago. They wasn't fucking with Chris Brown or Michael Jackson. I remember I was an MJ fan back in the day as a kid too. And when the MJ trial was happening, they said we don't want nothing Michael Jackson affiliated in this school. He went from Golden Child to Public Enemy #1. He did. They said we don't want nothing Michael Jackson in this school. Nothing Michael Jackson to it. Nothing in this school. They was like, we want nothing Chris Brown in this school. Like, if I had to turn in my stuff inside out, what makes it so tragic is that he is destroyed records. Imagine if it never, man, if it never happened, the GOAT debate would be MJ Chris. It wouldn't be MJ Beyonce. It wouldn't be MJ Bruno Mars. It would be MJ Chris, the GOAT debate. But what people realize is the fame, the popularity might have tarnished, but the talent went nowhere. And that's what people hate about Chris Brown. The talent went nowhere, but the popularity tarnished. And then that's what the Biebers and the Ed Sheerans strive, and they come in at. The Chris man went down to here, but the talent level is better than the Ed Sheerans of the world, arguably. Arguably. The world hates that though. They want his talent to diminish so bad. They hate talented people that could back it up. Beyonce can't dance. She's just a great choreographer. She is great choreography. But I was just gonna say that earlier. Two different types of singers and dancers. I think Beyonce is one of those type of people. When you got a professional camera, she can nail that shit. But the difference between Chris Brown and a lot of artists is Chris Brown show a lot of his fuck ups. Like he got a fine china take one, just one take or whatever. You know, I appreciate everybody hit that like button, like DeAndre said. But Chris Brown is one of those artists that he can freestyle dance you anywhere. Some artists is like Beyonce. Beyonce ain't finna fucking freestyle because she can't freestyle dance. She's a choreography dancer. It has to be instructed. I think what why he works so hard. His records prove, music prove that he is. Yeah, he is. He got to work 10 times harder than other people. He has to. Cause he ain't never gonna get. I'm sad to say, Chris ain't gonna get no more Grammys. He not gonna get no more BET awards. This agenda to get rid of these abusers, like like agenda now. That's why he can't do it. So Instagram, please send back. My Instagram is all right, bro. I got you. Indigo better get a Grammy. I hope it do, bro. But sadly, I just feel like it's not. If they don't, I mean, Chris Brown is number one in every category, damn near right now, in every country, right? And if he don't get a Grammy for that, it shows you that talent don't mean anything. Popularity is everything. That proved to me when Cardi B won a fucking Grammy for Best Album. I don't even know a damn song on the album, to be honest. They pick and choose who they want to fuck with, to be honest. And the only reason they gave Chris a Grammy in 2011 is to shut up Team Breezy. They just wanted to shut Team Breezy up. Be like, yeah, take your little fucking Grammy and it's gone. We ain't gonna fuck with him no more. You got your Grammy, now fuck off. That's pretty much how I took it. Indigo, honestly, the best album this year, other than Dreamville. That's very fucking true. Dreamville is a great album as well. I think Dreamville, Indigo, and Legendary by Tyga is the best three albums right now that I'm currently listening to. Gotta go now. See you later on Instagram. All right, bro. Peace out, man. But yeah, those three albums, Legendary, Indigo, and Dreamville, is the best three albums right now that I'm actually fucking with right now. And just to let you guys know, the reason why I don't do a lot of reactions to like Bieber and Ed Sheeran is for the simple fact that they fucking music in my channel striked. I get so many strikes for Ed Sheeran. The funny thing is, there's plenty of other celebrities who have domestic violence. That's true. It just ain't no proof, you know? Or ain't a lot of videos floating around. There's a lot of celebrities that got domestic violence. Like I said, this man ain't the only woman that got mad at his girlfriend. Ain't the only woman. Ed Sheeran is better than Sam Smith. He is. He is better than Sam. I haven't heard one Sam Smith song. I see his name pop up so much due to the type of music that I listen to in my suggestions, but I don't listen to Sam Smith at all. At all. But yeah, that's all pretty much I wanted to talk. I don't want to talk y'all ears off. I thought this was gonna be like a 7 minute video. I did not know all these people was gonna watch this tonight. But I'm finna take my ass to sleep, y'all. Finna drop another reaction. Slow down. Like, you can piss somebody off. I like both. They're both very talented. You can piss somebody off. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But all right, peace, y'all.